Goku had been imprisoned by Beerus due to the orders of all the other gods of destruction within the time chamber. Vegeta had not agreed with the attitudes that had been taken by the gods of destruction, but due to the stark difference in powers, Vegeta could not do anything. Vegeta, in his thoughts, says,
"What is this madness that is happening here? It will not stay like this. Soon we will show that we Saiyans are capable of, and all the gods of destruction will regret it. The game of chess will show that even a mere pawn can defeat the king and queen."
Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Without further ado, let's go back to the point. Beerus would start to analyze everything that was happening and says,
"I'm sorry, Goku, but I didn't mean to do this to you. I know that soon the decision of all the other gods of destruction managed to cause a great collapse to happen. A decision that comes straight from the gods of destruction ends up becoming something totally catastrophic. When we begin to realize that not always mortals stand before the gods, if the dream of the prophecy of the gods of destruction really turns out the way I imagine it, we could have big problems in the future. I know very well what the risks are, but I will know how to deal with the consequences."
Time passes. Vegeta in his house begins to reflect.
It's been 1 month since Kakarot has been trapped in a new time chamber created by Beerus. That sure was the biggest mistake they could make. If Kakarot hadn't defeated Jiren, all universes would have been destroyed. Those ungrateful! I need to get even stronger. Kakarot, you worm! I'm sure you won't give up, and I'll get stronger by the minute for when the big moment comes.
All the other warriors began to analyze everything that was happening, and began to think what could happen and why Goku was absent while Goku was sealed in the time chamber. All the other warriors believed that Goku was in an extremely exhausting training in the planet of Beerus or destroy Pain, Universe 7. Gohan beside Piccolo in their training began to realize that something strange was happening. Gohan says, "Mr. Piccolo, it looks like there's something strange going on around here. I need to think exactly what's going on. I can't quite understand it, but it doesn't make any sense. After I managed to release my hidden powers, I can perfectly feel Divine Ki, and for some reason, I can't feel my father's energy training on the planet of destruction. Is it possible that they have done something to him? No. Maybe it's really true that it's a training alongside Mr. Beerus and Mr. Whis. Let's pay close attention because at any moment we can make a wrong decision and end up rebelling against the gods. But let's wait. Goten and my mother are always asking about him. My mother has already said that he even forgot he had children and a wife. But I'm sure that for my father's absence, some extremely high reason must exist. Meanwhile, in the time chamber, Goku was increasing his powers more and more. Goku starts talking. "I don't understand. According to my Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct powers, I would certainly be able to raise my strength even more and get out of this time chamber very quickly. However, of all this is happening and unfolding, it seems that Mr. Beerus' energy was gathered, and with that, it became much stronger, causing the dimension to disperse. I can't understand how so many skills can be involved in so little time. So what do you mean that was it? So what do you mean? Was that it? Really, was there a goal? I will not forgive any of you who ended up causing this to me. The gods think that mortals have always been beneath them. The gods feel that mortals will have to be submissive to them. But this is not right. I'm sure the best decision has yet to be made. My true power will awaken. I know what I'm capable of. After all, I'm Son Goku, the strongest mortal in Universe 7. Goku begins to raise his power more and more, causing his strength to become extremely high. In the blink of an eye, all universes begin to perceive the great atmosphere of energy that has been shown. Goku was able to increase his powers more and more. Vegeta, training directly of the planet of destruction, begins to notice. Vegeta has a smile on his face. Beerus gets serious. Whis just watches. Vegeta in his thoughts says,
It seems that the great mistakes of the gods is beginning to be created.
Beerus looks at Vegeta and says,
"Did you say something?"
Vegeta responds,
"Mr. Beerus, do you think it was really a correct idea to trap Kakarot inside the new time chamber?"
Whis starts to laugh. Beerus says,
"What do you mean by that, Vegeta?"
At that moment, Whis looks and speaks.
Very well, Mr. Beerus. If I were you, I would think exactly about the things that are happening. Son Goku is very friendly with Sir Zeno-sama, and you know that the decision that was made by all the gods of destruction was a decision one little hasty. Well, they believed that after the end of the Tournament of Power, everything could be over, and the end of Son Goku would be very close. But even so, we can see that some things did not make any sense that ended up happening, and that would cause a great catastrophe to be created. Have you ever thought for a little while that instead of you solving the problem, you could be creating another one?
A furious Beerus tries to understand what Whis meant. Whis speaks.
Now, pay close attention. If Zeno-sama agrees with the ideals and has great merit for remembering Son Goku from winning the Tournament of Power, what would you imagine if Son Goku managed to reach unimaginable powers within that time chamber of yours and at some point wanted to take revenge on the gods? Zeno-sama wouldn't do anything because the gods of destruction cause balance, and Zeno-sama doesn't want weak gods of destruction by his side. That way, we can realize and understand that things can get a little bit more complicated, don't you think, Mr. Beerus? Imagine if Mr. Goku gets much stronger and ends up wanting to destroy you all.
Vegeta smiles and says nothing, just raises his ultra ego even higher and smiles. At that moment, Beerus furiously says,
"This already happened, Whis. Or how do you think that Goku Black, who has another uncontrolled Goku, ended up destroying all the gods of destruction in his timeline? I'm already tired of it. When Zamasu saw Goku, he already saw a great opportunity to end everything. This really was the most complicated mortal I've ever met. He only always thought about getting stronger without imagining what could happen as a result. And that's it. Goku will challenge me again. I'll be really looking forward to seeing all of this. At that moment, I will see what will go."
At that moment, a new explosion happens. Goku in the time chamber says,
"Ha! Looks like I'm finally free! This power is incredible! Is this a new stage of Ultra Instinct?"
To be continued. What's going on with Goku? What are the true powers being emanated by the Saiyan warrior who defies even the gods? Regardless of what it is more than important that you arrive here exposing it in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.